Right guys, welcome back to Jade's Railway Adventures. Today we are at Bristol Temple Meads. Rocking the cap. Here with Littlin and the wifo, shall we say. Yeah, we just had baguettes, a bit of a lunch. Got coffees, got baguettes. I'll just get a baguette when I come in. Nothing interesting overly today. Just come down for a bit of a day out on Saturday, something to do. So yeah, it should be good. Services from First Great Western, Cross Country, Great Western Railway, with a mixture between IETs, HSTs, DMUs. So yeah, should be interesting. Potentially a freight later on in the day, but if we are still here, because the weather's chop and change through the day, but we'll let you know. So hopefully you enjoy. We'll do a bit of information later on in the video, and yeah, welcome to the video. $66,540. So surprised to see the Freightliner. $800 019 and $800 033. 66202, First Great Western. $158,956. $43,040. And then 43,122. Hey guys, so Bristol Temple Meads information for you for today in bite-sized chunks. So 13 active platforms, as you can see, all in heavy use. Bristol Temple Meads was first opened on the 31st of August 1840, and as so has progressively gotten bigger from the original shed, which is now currently under renovation and repairs, well overdue in my opinion from when I came here in previous years. Again, they've now added up to and a maximum of 11 active platforms, and one's currently barred off for rail replacement, I think. Sorry, I've just had something that caught my eye over there. Do apologise. So yeah, at the moment it's averaging between 11 to 12 million people a year on this station. During the COVID period it did dip quite a bit to about between 5 and 6, but as you can tell after COVID, the trust has been regained into the public network, and again has since doubled since COVID just first had ended, or went through COVID should I say. So it's back to more of a regular service. Lots of plenty of trains, as you can see. There's a few behind me. There's an 802, it's just uncoupled, or an 800, sorry, 158, and then there's two cross-country connected together voyages behind there. So yeah, that's Bristol Temple Meads in bite-sized information. Quite an old station, quite a reliable station, and a needed station obviously from Bristol, carrying those amazing 12 million people per year. So let's get back to the action, let's get back to the train, guys, and thank you again for the information on Bristol. How kind, as we just finished our informational video, 158,956 is departing. Nice and squeaky. Again, that's 158,956. Right guys, big update. We have a new book. The blue one was just a bit too much. It was blowing around because obviously it was quite a decent size, and because it wasn't a hard, obviously this is hard. Sorry, just to demonstrate. It's a lot easier, whereas the one before was like a fabric and it kept bending and it wasn't amazing. As you can see, last time we entered was Bristol Temple Meads on Christmas Eve. I do travel quite a bit. Dates like that, while there isn't videos of one like from Bristol before, is mainly because it's a lot of family day stuff. As well, like we'll pop out, we'll come to Bristol, do some shopping, you know, we'll do odds and sods, a bit of a family day, and then we'll normally pop to a station beginning, middle, or the end of the day. But obviously Christmas Eve was a little one, a little trip for my little boy for a few hours, because obviously there was rail strikes at the end of the day. It was announced on the day, so I was only down here for about 2-3 hours, which is why the content wouldn't have been there. Whereas today, obviously, as you can see, we're talking a few hours there and we're talking 2 hours here, and you can only tell the difference between the purple bottom section, which is BTM, which is Bristol Temple Meads, compared to BTM today, which is the 18th of the 2nd. The difference already is well, as you can see, evidence speaks for itself. But again, I've changed jobs again. I'm kind of just potting around at the minute, finding the best suit for my current lifestyle. I'm playing quite a lot of football, as I do represent kind of football club, which is ranked number 1 in the world of Canifa for disability. So big up my football team, kind of. But yeah, so just to give you an idea, content is coming, but as you can see, I've not had much of a chance of going out spotting. In the meantime, I've been doing small little sections of more local stations, which are easy for me to find, and then that way it's a bit easier to get everything sorted from there. But in the meantime, we have an 800 heading back towards London. So that's 800 019 Jenny Johnson. And Joy Lofthouse. So if you remember earlier on, guys, that one came in and that was capped up to another 800. But they've gone back as two separate services. So the one that was connected to one via this end, the up line, or the mainland side, that's come out of service, and that one's obviously now going back to London. That's why it's completely rammed. But again, yeah, thanks for listens to little nitter natter. But again, just explaining why there's been a small lack of videos. And again, what I don't want to get into a habit of, guys, is putting the same station, same content, same boring stuff out. I want to give you fresh content that isn't boring and dry, that's different, and maybe things you haven't seen. Obviously, the difficult part of this year is like now, where there isn't a lot of heritage railways that are open, that aren't doing galas, and aren't, so you know, I haven't got the resources to travel to Severn Valley for a day to see one team. So I'd rather wait for a gala, and vice versa for other railways as well. Because the big problem you tend to have is, you go to a railway, you'll see one locomotive and they're popping your head out the window half the time, and you won't see an awful lot. So I'm just giving you the tour while I'm talking. So yeah, there's a lot of galas we're going to be going to this year. I've been really active down in South Devon as a volunteer since Christmas. So in the quiet times, the railways are open, I'm getting, you know, my turns in. Plymouth Valley should be open again soon, so they should be doing some videos down there again. I'm going to kind of start a new heritage one, where I kind of go to heritage railways, we kind of rate them, get some content of their locomotives, possibly do an interview or two, and go from there. Oh, more engineering work, guys. Surprise. But yeah, that's my idea. Let me know if you guys have any comments or suggestions. We had one from Stephen Fry, who's a personal friend from the Plymouth Valley. I'm going to do like an in the life of. So next time I'm down the Plymouth Valley, make sure my driver will be happy with it, as I'm a fireman. And obviously, like I said, we'll go down there from wake to sleep. It'll probably be a long half-hour, 45 episode. But it'll be the day of life of a fireman at a small heritage railway. And yeah, that'll be interesting. But like I said, we've got lots of ideas, guys. We're going to spat them around through the year, see what the feedback is. But no, I appreciate the little waffle. I know it's been about 5 minutes long, but hope you enjoyed the views, and let's get back into some trains. Which I think is a 166. It is indeed 166 206. There is 166 206. So thanks again for listening, guys. If you like the ideas and suggestions, please let me know in the comments below or on the Facebook group. But in the meantime, carry on enjoying the trains. Thank you. 016 White Ribbon. And 802 106 interrupting. Be an 11 as well. Yeah, London Paddington to Penzance 102 106. And then 015, 800 015 on that one there. 206 applying. One 165, 135 on the front. And 166, 212 on the rear. Queen Victoria. Go rest herself. And 093, both 43. The Welsh and Older Common, possibly the best combination you could possibly get for an HST power set, especially being 2023 the end of the part as well. So it's very lovely. Six 542 800 001. Love it. So we have the GWR Pride train.